Hello YouTubers, welcome to my video. I am your host, the J-Man, and this is the post-Christmas video, and I want to show you guys some of the cooler things I got for Christmas, some of the comic books, and some of the other stuff. So, here we go. Let's get right to it. First up, Draw the Marvel Comics Superheroes. Alright, this is a little activity book. Very, very fun if you're an artist or aspiring artist, or if you just like Marvel Comics in general, and you know, you want to try your shot at drawing them, see how well you do, how your talents are. This book is particularly good because it's not just one of those like follow the guidelines book. It's not just like a read and look at the examples. It also asks you to do your part and gives you room in pages like tracing paper. As you can see here, you're supposed to trace this Spider-Man, and it gives you room and space and guidelines to help you draw things. So it wants you to draw things like you won't be able to see this outline of the Juggernaut, but it takes you step by step. Like, it shows you that you need to learn to draw stick figures first, and then you start filling in the stick figures using bubbles, which they call piping, and then from there you add details like muscles, which it demonstrates to you. Basically it provides you with really clean examples. You know, it's got the outline, the stick figure with the piping overlaying on top of the actual finished drawing. So this gives you a really good visual demonstration of how artists are able to put together comic books. And here I want you to do your best to sort of copy the faces that they have over here. And it gives you an example. Usually it'll start you off with like an oval, and then the middle line, and the line for the eyes, the line across where the nose goes, the line where the mouth goes. So very good step-by-step on how to draw Marvel Comics. Alright. I also picked up Thundercats #0. Okay, this was the 2002 relaunch of Thundercats by Wildstorm, so the very, very first issue of Thundercat relaunch. The writers were Ford Lytle Gilmore, J. Scott Campbell, and they both also drew it. The artwork is fantastic. This is classic Thundercats, not a new take on Thundercats or some kind of spin-off. This picks up immediately following the cartoon series, and this is #0, which is really hard to find nowadays. I think it's rare. But I love the cover and the artwork inside. It's just gorgeous. So I had to get that. And along with that, we got the Thundercats source book, also from Wildstorm. This goes along with the relaunch. The relaunch of Thundercats went from 2002 to 2004, and there were many different story arcs, from classic ones to kind of revamped stories where there's like a totally new era of Thundercats. But this is the source book, which gives you all the 411 on the characters and the universe that they live in. Really good piece of material if you're a Thundercats fan like me. I'm a huge Thundercats fan. I grew up in the 80s. The 80s had really cool cartoons like, you know, Ghostbusters, Transformers, and of course, well, Masters of the Universe. But Thundercats, to me, that was the one that really stood out and personally was my favorite. Alright, so now I also picked up this DC vs. Marvel trade paperback, and this is actually from 1996. A lot of really popular writers worked on this one. If you know, I think I've mentioned him before, Dan Jurgens, who did a lot of work on Superman, but not only that, he also did some Spider-Man, and like I said, he worked on the Clone Saga Spider-Man. But this is from '96, so it features the Ben Reilly Spider-Man. And Spider-Man faces off against Superboy, Hulk, and Superman, Wonder Woman versus Storm, Captain America, Batman. Some really cool stuff in here. A rare crossover. and just something you need to actually pick up and see. Look at the artwork here, pretty nice. The pages are kind of newsprint. They're not glossy like modern day comic books would be, but the artwork is very nice, I have to say. Quite a bit impressed. Also, you had the Silver Surfer versus Green Lantern, another epic clash. But I'm really, really looking forward to reading and reviewing this book. Okay, moving on. One of my all-time favorite characters, and this book just stood out to me. I love the cover, and well, I'll let it speak for itself. Wolverine Not Dead Yet. Written by Ellis Yu. Then you have the back cover. Really, really awesome. Just love it. Can't wait to read this. It's kind of short, but nevertheless really exciting. And hopefully I'll be reviewing this on YouTube someday. Give you a preview of the artwork. Very nice, in my opinion. Glossy paper. This is a reprint. I just love it. Can't wait to dig into this story. Can't wait to dig in. Alright, now, to switch things up a bit, I got some Dark Horse comics. One of my favorite characters from Dark Horse. Of course, I like the Star Wars series, but also Conan the Barbarian. So there's been some really epic stories with Conan, and there's a bunch of Conan stories. Some are side stories and one-shots, but this one in particular is called Hall of the Dead, and this is like a lost story because the original creator of Conan, his name is Robert E. Howard. He made Conan way back, I think 1920 or 40 or something like that, but he wrote a couple stories with Conan, like, I don't know, maybe 10. Most of them were published, but this is one of the ones that wasn't published because it was never finished. So, author Kurt Busiek and a few other guys, forgive me if I'm saying their names wrong, but they finished the story, and we put it to print, and this is what we get. A beautiful rendition of Conan the Barbarian. The reviews on this one were very favorable. I absolutely cannot wait to read this story. A little more preview from the art. There you have it. Pretty nice. So, Conan, Hall of the Dead. Moving on. The next chapter in my Iron Man reading, I've been reading Invincible Iron Man. I read the Volume 1 Omnibus by Matt Fraction and artist Salvador LaRocca. I even did a review for you guys. This is the follow-up, the next part of the story where Tony Stark is still missing his brain, and basically everything that makes him Tony Stark and Iron Man has been stripped from him. He is in a vegetative state at the beginning of the story, and he did all that during the dark reign of Norman Osborn. So this hopefully brings Tony Stark back to life. It won the Eisner Award, Best New Series, and the reviews for this one were fantastic. I think they said that issue number 21 alone, which is contained in this, is one of the best Iron Man issues in a long time, maybe even replacing Demon in a Bottle as the best Iron Man story ever told, or single issue at least. But yeah, this contains issues 20 through 24, so it's kind of short compared to the Omnibus. It's very short, but nevertheless wonderful, and I can't wait to read it. Quick preview of the artwork. Alright, there you go. Just like in the Omnibus, it's very photorealistic, so a lot of grays and things like that. And to top it all off, I got one more item I want to show you guys quickly. Just some cool artwork. 16-month 2011 calendar, Marvel Comics. Here you have all the characters in the back. My particular favorite is Spider-Man. Where is it? Like, yeah, over there. I also like Wolverine a lot. But the backgrounds are pretty much just a solid color. Instead of last year, I think they had some pretty cool, pretty interesting like environmental backgrounds. So that's kind of disappointing, but the images themselves are very clean and clear. I'll show you Spider-Man. Very nice. I love it. Okay, so that's been J-Man's post-Christmas what'd you get for Christmas video. Thanks for watching as always. I hope you guys got something out of this. Oh, one more thing quickly I want to show you. Jigsaw puzzle. Amazing Spider-Man. Pretty cool. You can pick it up at Walmart. Not Walmart. Walgreens. But, yep, looking forward to putting that together. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Please comment and see you next time.